Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed, made calm. You on the road and chill, do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the orange and blue skies. You already know what it is, man. Talking Knicks basketball tonight, man. You already know the vibes, Knicks basketball, man. Thank you for tuning into this live broadcast, courtesy of the Man-Cave podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. If this is your first time to my channel, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it on all social media platforms, man. The Man-Cave podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network. It costs you nothing. It is totally free, man. I know in today's world, man, there's a lot of things going on today, man. You got NCAA tournaments, things like that, man. But I'm going to talk a little Knicks basketball, big NFL day, free agency, all that type of stuff, man. And listen, as a Giants fan, man, I know people are a little bit disappointed. But, hey, you know, it's still time in free agency. But usually the good guys always going early, you know, and early in free agency. So I know a little disappointed, like the names that a lot of people wanted they didn't get, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. But just to segue into a little basketball, man, I'm going to talk a little Knicks basketball tonight, man. Talking about you see the thumbnail up there, Knicks, you know what I'm saying, the Jalen Brunson injury, big injury. Also the rotation, you know what I'm saying, because of the injury, how is that going to affect us? And also, man, the new roster additions and things like that, man. So got a little bit to uncover a little bit, unpack a little bit, man. Knicks on a West Coast trip right now on game 3 of this West Coast trip, man. You know what I'm saying? So game 3 of game 5 coming up. So, hey, it's going to be a little tough without Jalen Brunson and stuff like that, man. But I want you guys to tap in, man. Listen, man, I'm going to have some couple of co-hosts coming on right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to put them in soon. So what's up, D?
What up?
Homie D checking in right now, talking a little Knicks tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Also coming to the stage, man, my brother, J Boogie, the closer. You know what I'm saying? If anybody know J Boogie, that's the closer on all the Knicks podcasts, man. This brother's been there from day one, supporting everybody's show. Like I said, man. And if you didn't know who J Boogie is, all I'm going to do is I'm going to just play this for you. You know who J Boogie is because he's the creator of my intro right here. So I'm going to play this intro for you. And, hey, this is the man behind the magic right here.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S.God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed, made calm. You on the road and chill, do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S. God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
Yes, sir, man. Like I said, bro, got to give you your flowers, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude got a lot of show intros, man. He done did some like for Dope Soul, some other people shows and stuff. You want an intro, man? Contact Jay Boogie, man. And like I said, you can also check him out on YouTube, man. He got all like videos, like Knicks videos, and also Giants videos and stuff like that. Theme songs and content, man. So go check him out, Jay Boogie, aka the Closer, man. You know what I'm saying, man? So. Thank you, bro, man. Like I said, I owe you much, man, for this intro, man. I love it, man. I told you when you did it, man. A lot of people have been like talking about it, man. They love it, man. And this is the man right behind it, right here, man. The magic that put it all together, man. My man Jay Boogie, aka the Closer, and stuff like that, man. Thank you, brother, man. Thank you for. And as people don't even know, my very first show, man. This was my very first guest right here was Jay Boogie, man. When I came on the platform on the on the stream. And so he was my very first guest, man. So, man, thank you so much, bro, man. It's like, yo, I don't have like 300 other videos, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, this dude right here, bro, is the man right here, man, making videos and intros and stuff like that, man. Thank you for
Man,
coming on.
I appreciate you, my brother, for everything that you do and for the person that you are. More importantly, outside of sports, just the friendship. That's real important to me. I always say, when you go to these places, you meet people, content or fans or whatever, make sure you switch up numbers so you can conversate. And when you do conversate, don't be talking about what we talk about on the podcast. Talk about, what I'm saying, individual real life stuff, man. But I appreciate you. Shout out to you for everything you do. Shout out to you, my guy. Hey, you, my guy. Blessings, health, happiness to everybody that's watching and viewing. Anybody going through anything, we don't pray that you go through it. We pray that you get through it, man. But yeah, I'm here rocking with you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I see you showing off that Duke thing. I'm just glad you ain't asked me to make you a Duke anthem. You know what I'm saying? But if it's anybody else anywhere else on any podcast do a two sport podcast intro, tell them they cheating.
Yeah.
They cheating.
You already know what it is, man. But
For
thank you guys
sure.
for coming on, man. You know what it is tonight. Like I said, man, it's Knicks basketball, man. The Knicks doing, Knicks on the West Coast right now. And bro, I can't be doing these West Coast games, so that give me a little break. I do these live streams, man. But them 10:30 games and stuff, man, I might be falling asleep halfway through that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock before it goes off. So this is
Right.
like a little break for me, man. So it's always great to come and talk about Knicks basketball, man. Tonight, man. So far the season, we'll say I know last week we talked about the season so far, but tonight, man, we'll talk about Jalen Brunson's injury, man. A big injury for the Knicks, man. So we got to see how these guys gonna how they gonna how can I say it, man, relate to it and come together and see what they can do, because like I said, I know a lot of people say, Jalen Brunson do this, he do that, and all that stuff. They blame him for some of the stuff, but it's like at the end of the day, man, it's like, hey, now these other guys are gonna get their opportunity now. You know what I'm saying? He's out for 2 weeks. He's out for 2 weeks. So hey, we're gonna see what other people are gonna do. You have to step their game up and stuff like that, man. So for me, for Jalen Brunson's injury, man, like I said, man, it was a big blow to the Knicks because, like I said, for some reason, it always seems like he gets injured more towards the end of the season, towards the playoff time. It's like we can never have this guy fully healthy, man. You know what I'm saying? By the playoff time, he's always beaten down, and there's always that injury, that ankle injury or that foot is always one of those problems, man. So hopefully, like I said, man, we got about 19 games left for the rest of the season, man. It's like, hey, man, if we can get him fully, healthy by the playoffs, man, it'll be great. But if this is going to be a nagging injury, man, this is going to be one that's going to be critical for us, man. Because like I said, on the roster, they really ain't no other point guard that could do what he could do for us, you know what I'm saying, on a consistent basis and stuff like that. You can't trust these other guys to really come forth and do it. But hey, if they could step up and do it, that would be a great thing for us, man. But like I said, there's a 2-week injury, man. So more like he's out for this whole trip, this whole West Coast trip, and also, some of the next 5-6 games or something like that, man. But we'll see how he comes back and stuff like that, man. So I'll let D go, man. How do you feel about this Jalen Brunson injury and stuff like that, man, for the team at this point of the
Well,
season?
I think this is that one of those things that we've been not wanting to happen, but was destined to happen. So at this point, we need the best out of Deuce, and They said they're reactivating Kolick, which I think they should have done that a long time ago. But you know, it's just going to put them in a situation where, like everybody's saying, they're going to have to push the ball more. They're going to have to show a different Nick team than what Brunson on the court. You're not going to get that per point average out of Deuce or even Campaign. You gotta push the lineup in a whole different framework, or you need more out of Mikel or OG. I mean, we've been saying they need to rebound and do a lot more anyway, but we're just going to need a whole different outlook from the team itself. I think Kolick could push the team in a different way. I just don't. Like I said, I don't like that small guard alignment they go with. I think they need to go with a point guard pushing the ball up with the regular two guards, and just have that unit working from there and see where they go. He's got to play players. At this point, you should be playing a bunch of players just to see what you got. You don't have time to waste with it now.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jay. How you feel about Brunson injury, man?
It's a major blow to the squad, a major setback, to the squad, only in certain areas of the game. More importantly, like this guy is the number one clutch player it is in the league, point blank, all hands down. And certain crucial points and times of the game, the shots that Brunson will make to either tie the score or take the lead or being a dagger blow or a shot that can give us momentum, those shots is no longer there. You know what I'm saying? Not from Jalen Brunson. So we're going to have to collectively do something together to strive to, make up for, for his game. And D just reached out to it. Everybody gonna have to do. We gonna have to get buckets from other places, other areas.
Collective,
We gonna,
collective.
yeah, more. We're gonna need more steals. We're gonna need more fast break, more pushing the rock. We're gonna need to do other things outside of just having Brunson on the floor because he's gonna be out for a minute, and I hated that because that guy really, really wanted that Laker game really bad.
Hmm.
As you remember, you know, the first time we played them in the Garden and they beat us, they was running off with their mouths like they set it a new Brunson trend. You know what I'm saying? The Brunson book is open on how to stop. And the Lakers were supposed to have been the one to have done that. So he really had it out for him at that game. But to see our warrior go down with an ankle injury, you know what I'm saying, our leader, you know what I'm saying, our point guard, that was a devastating blow. And guys gonna have to step their games up. You have to show and prove your worth now, and you're gonna have to show and prove your earnings now. But we're gonna have to do it collectively, and everybody gonna have to make sure they're on their best game. There's no more lollygagging throughout your games anymore. Your game need to be on point A every time you touch the floor, whether you're starting or whether you sub or subbing in. Your game is gonna have to be on a high level right now, because like I said, we had to make up this guy. No one person can do it. Don't look for Towns and all this. The town got to step up. No, we're not going to put it all on one person. The team collectively going to have to step their game up and do it together. To shrink some of the missing of Brunson. You're not going to be able to cover all of it, but just some of it. You know what I'm saying? And then go from there, man. But we need the champ man, the captain man to hurry up and get back, man. But don't rush it. Don't rush playoffs. I don't care about the rest of the regular season. I don't care if we slide down from 3 to 4. I don't care. We're not gonna go to 5. They're too far off. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care. But make sure this guy's back, healthy, safe, and ready to go.
Yeah, because right now we still in the third spot, but Milwaukee's right behind us at number 4, followed by Indiana, Detroit, Atlanta, and Chicago. But Milwaukee's right there. They're 4 games behind us. You know what I'm saying? Indiana's right there too. Indiana's right there. Detroit ain't too far off behind too. So, like I said, these guys gonna have to pick up the slack, man. Like, it's gonna be a collective effort. We're gonna need everybody to really, really step up their game. Like I said, and like I was talking, me and D was talking early in the season, man. A lot of some of these games, man, is on the defensive end. It's like Bridges and Anunoby, their rebounding has got to get better, man. Like I said, I know everybody talking. I keep saying everybody talk about RJ Barrett when he's here, but Barrett, one thing he does is rebounding. Averages 6 rebounds, 8 rebounds a game by himself. These guys are averaging 3 rebounds combined in a game. It's like you can't do that, bro. You playing 40 minutes a game, you got to have at least 6 or 7 rebounds by yourself. And a lot of rebounding is all it is determination and hustle. And rebounding is part of defense. If you don't have the ball, you know what I'm saying, that's, you know what I'm saying, you're giving another team a second chance opportunities, getting yourself in foul trouble. And it's like, yo, rebounding is a part of defense. If that's what they're known for, Bridges and Anunoby, hey, if you ain't shutting down people, get some rebounds, get some stops. That's all I care about. Get the rebounds, bro. You're 6'7", whatever, and stuff like that. You should be getting rebounds. There's no reason why Josh Hart is like 6'4" and getting 16 rebounds and 20 rebounds. That shows his hustle and determination. He's going to go get the ball. You guys out there on the court too. You got to go get the ball. The ball's not just going to fall in your lap. You know what I'm saying? You got to go get it. You know what I'm saying? It's not too much to ask for somebody. Everybody here play basketball on the basketball court. Like I always say, you play every man for yourself, 21. You got to go get that ball. If you don't never get the rebound, you never going to score. You got to go get the ball. It teaches you that to go get your, go hunt. You know what I'm saying? That's what they got to do. They got to go hunt. Like I said, if them guys could do like 6 or 7 rebounds a piece, our defense will get much better. Like I said, it'll stop a lot of teams like extra points that they're getting, and also save us in foul troubles. Because like I said, every time you miss a rebound or you don't hustle, what it do, it gives the team another 14 seconds. Now you got to go play more defense. It's waste more energy. Now you might foul somebody. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop, man. You got to help out. It can't just be Towns and Hart rebounding all the time. Everybody else got to collectively and get rebounds, man. That's what we out there for, man. Because defense is our number one issue. That's why we're losing a lot of these games, man, is defense. We're not stopping really anybody. And coming into the season with Bridges and Anunoby and Hart, those are 3 good defensive players. I mean, it doesn't know why we're hurting on the defensive end, but I know because these guys are playing out of position with Anunoby at the 4. He really should be at the 3. Bridges at the 2. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. But like I said, hey, it's the NBA. Everybody got to step up. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't doing something on one end, you got to help on the other end. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're not getting the ball on offense, that shouldn't affect your defense. You know what I'm saying? Defense is your calling card. So you should thrive off of defense to make it your offense. And that's not what they're doing. Because like I said, they're not really doing good on defense. I don't watch a lot of games. They're not fighting over screens. They're not doing too much and all that type of stuff, bro. It all comes back. You know what I'm saying? But this Brunson injury right now is going to really put things in a microcosm and, you know what I'm saying, and, expose people out there and stuff like that. It's like, hey, you're going to have to step your game up. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to do more than what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. Certain players are being overworked. You know what I'm saying? While the other players are just lollygagging out there. You got to pick up your pace. That's another thing with the Knicks. We got to pick up the tempo, man. We just too slow of a team. Got to pick up that tempo, bro. I mean, it don't even matter how we getting beat back on transition. It don't matter who we playing. I mean, it could be like the slowest person in the league beating us back in transition all the time on defense. It's like that's because our guys are not hustling back on defense. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you shoot a 3-point shot, you should always have somebody back. Especially if you shoot a 3-point shot from the from the 3-point line at the top of the key, you should always be the first one back. And there's no reason you should be getting beat back. That tells me that you're not hustling. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I blame that on the coach because Tom Thibodeau, like I said, for a veteran coach, he's not really getting hard on these players. He gets hard on the rookies, but he don't get hard on the veteran players. And that's why I take issue with this guy. He's not holding guys accountable. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him ripping the starters out because the starters they're missing too many defensive assignments. We can all watch a game, how many defensive assignments they blow, and I don't see him really getting mad out there. You know what I'm saying? He should be ripping into them when it comes to the sidelines and stuff, but I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do that, them guys are going to keep doing what they're going to do. You're not holding them accountable. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense, man. But, yeah, man, with this Brunson injury, man, like I said, it's a big blow for everybody, man, really big blow. But, hey, that's the mentality of the Knicks. We've been doing it since last year, the year before. Last year in the playoffs, we was like, injury prone. We had a lot of guys out. But this one, like I said, this one's a big blow because, like I said, this is the motor right here, the engine of our team. Now we're asking Deuce to do something that, I'm saying, he's not ready for. But, hey, he's just going to have to do it. And even he admitted he has to play better, I'm saying, in his first start, you know what I'm saying. But, like I said, it's a collective effort. Everybody's going to have to help out. You're going to have to do more than you've been doing. Rebounding, you got to rebound. We got to score. We got to force the issue. That's what I'm saying. A lot of times we're not forcing the issue. We're just being too passive on offense and just not I don't even know what offense we run. I don't even want to get into it because I don't know what offense we run, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a read and react to offense and type of stuff, and that's not going to work. It's almost like an ISO ball. You know what I'm saying? That's why in the playoffs it gets bogged down because you just depend on one or two people when you should be doing like the all starting five guys moving, cutting, doing something to make the offense less predictable. But we're so predictable, and that's what the problem is. And then on offense, like I said, even our team with Josh Hart, like me and D talk about, we got guys in the starting lineup that probably they come off the bench. Josh Hart comes off he should come off the bench. So, like I said, you're gonna need in the offseason, you have to tweak the lineup. You have to get somebody here who's gonna be a starter and send Josh Hart back to the bench, or even Mikal Bridges off the bench. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people look at. We got some guys who's in the starting lineup who should be coming off the bench if we had some better starters. You know what I'm saying? So that's how people got to look at it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we take off with Josh Hart because he hesitates with shooting the ball, which I get mad at him too. But that's, you know what I'm saying? He's doing more, you know, the other stuff that we need. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but we want him to do like an all world class player when he's out there on the court, and he's doing everything he can do. You know what I'm saying? That's from that. And what are you doing? That's a bench player that's doing everything like that, man. So I got to give kudos to him. Like I say, in the starting line, though, and that's probably why the offense is stagnant a little bit because, like I said, teams are leaving him wide open, sagging off of him, and he's hesitant to shoot, and that's like slowing down the offense and things like that. So, but that's what I say. It all comes to, like I said, he's really supposed to be coming off the bench, but he's starting because we ain't got nobody. You know, he's better than what we got. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like I said, but that's what you do in the offseason. You're going to tweak the lineup and things like that. We're not a finished product, and I know everybody want to say like the Knicks are playing for a championship, but at the end of the day, this is a different team. This is not the R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle team. This is a brand new team again. So when you get a brand new team, you trade players. You're going to get rid of a lot of players, and you don't have that much depth. So and in the offseason, you're going to have to work on your depth. You know what I'm saying? Because you look at Cleveland, Boston, OKC. These teams been playing together for years. This ain't their first year together. For the Knicks, this is their first year together with a lot of these guys on the team. So, like I said, we just have to see how the progress that they're going to make, and then the offseason see what they're going to do to tweak the lineup and do things like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking for, the progress of this team. And like I said, but for right now, they just going to have to go with what they have right now and battle out. Even though our bench is one of the weakest part of our team. You know, in years in the past, our bench was the strength of our team. Now it's a weakness because we got rid of players. We traded a lot of players. You know, we don't have that no more. So now we have to replenish the bench again in the offseason, do some things. But like I said, we'll see how these guys adjust to it, man, and stuff like that, man. But it's a big injury for Jalen Brunson. Like I said, Knicks are on a 3-game losing streak right now. We play Sacramento tonight. That's another game. Like I said, that's a game we possibly can win and should win, but we'll see how the Knicks play, man. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, Sacramento right now, they're playing with house money right now. You know what I'm saying? I think is Sabonis playing or he's out? I think he's out.
I think Sabonis might be out.
Yeah, exactly.
Sabonis and Malik Monk might be out.
Okay. So, but like I said, yeah, we'll see how they do, man. But like I said, this is a big injury, man. So, but that'll segue into my second point with Brunson's injury. So now it'll be like the rotation. Like, how do you guys feel like the rotation should be? Should the Knicks go with, you know, Towns and Achua and, you know, and Anobi, Bridges and Deuce McBride, or do you think they should go in a different direction somewhere? I mean, because we got some new guys too. So, I mean, that's another thing with the rotation. So I'll let Jay Boogie, if you want to go first, see how the Knicks go with this rotation, and you know, with Jalen Brunson being out, and what can they do? Should they still stagger lineup or just come with like a 3-4 new bench players coming in and stuff like that? Because you have to give these guys some minutes.
Much as I would hate to say it, I probably would just put Cam in the starting lineup. That's just me personally, because I want Deuce to still come in game and feel, you know, and still have that mindset coming off the bench, you know, to do what he does versus, you know, him going out there to run the team and get out of shooter's mode. So that's why I would put Cam in the starting lineup and move forward like that. Not changing anything from the 3-4 to 5. I'm keeping everything else the same. You know, I put him out there with Josh, Bridges, OG, and Towns, and come off the bench with everybody else. Cam is going to have to be a smarter ball player than what he is when he comes in off the. You're not if he does, you're not coming off the bench and doing that radical play like you normally do. He takes some radical shots that really like it's like out of control at times, you know. No, man, you had no business shooting that. You have no business doing making that move. None of that. I need him to come and settle down and run the set. You know what I'm saying? Let them guys play themselves in to lead the game. You know, to get Towns involved, get OG, and get Bridges. But Bridges more than anything has to get going. He has to get going. He has to pick his game. You have to lift your game up, man. It's what LeBron say? Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five. He was talking about championships, but I'm saying not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 first-round draft picks we gave up for you, dude. I need you to step your game all the way up, especially right now. Right now, this time, you have no excuses. Matter of fact, he's on a hot seat. He should be on a
Hmm.
hot seat. Whether
Hmm.
you're going to continue on being here or if you're going to not be here. This is going to, your gameplay right now is going to show us where you're really at because the number one is down. The number two is still going through what he's going through. My condolences to him. Prayers go
Hmm.
out to him and his family. But you got to step your game, elevate your game. I need some buckets. I don't need you at McDowell coming to the America with the mop in the bucket. Take it out of the bucket and mop the floor. This is what I need you to do, man. Yeah, but I'm gonna keep Deuce in his role play and have him coming off the bench because I think he's settled in more importantly, as far as his game coming off the bench, than for him to have his game taken out of him. That now he has to come run a team. He doesn't run the team coming off the bench. He just coming here to shoot. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So that's where I'm at, man. And just pray. I just pray, man, for the good, man. The good. You know, we can win some games here and there. You know, you already don't mention this is a capable, this is a winnable game for us to win. The games that we can win, we need to win. You know, we're gonna struggle against some other games that if Brunson was here, we could win. But those 50-50 ball games that Brunson's not here, you know, we're
Hmm.
gonna lose some of them. But the ones that we can win, we need to win those games.
Yeah. Shadi, how you feel about the rotation?
Well, listen, I'm with Jay on that as well. I think Cam should get that because I think at the point where we at, we're forcing Deuce to be put him in a point guard mindset. I don't
Mhm.
think Deuce is there. I think Deuce is like he said, he needs to be that reserve coming off the bench where if Towns is going or McKell is going or OG's going, we could swing to him to hit that open jump shot. What we will need if we force him to be that point guard, we're forcing him in a role where we're trying to get him to start the jump start that lineup, which he's in. I don't want to say he's incapable, but the games has shown that he's not capable of doing that. I was actually had in the mindset which we should almost at, at some point put Kolick in or Payne, or I was even thinking start this game with Josh running a point and go with the big lineup with Mitchell and see how that works because we have what we have now is more people on our bench, more usable people on our bench. Now, if Thibodeau is going to use those players. Now that is the
Mhm.
question: if is he's going to use is he going to use Tucker? We can use Tucker to come off the bench to definitely get some rebounds and definitely hit that corner three if his shot is
Mhm.
still there. I mean, we have usable parts. The biggest thing is Tibbs. If Tibbs going to play these dudes enough that he's not running OG or McKell or Towns into the same situation that we're faced with Jalen. We gotta spell these guys. These guys shouldn't be playing 37, 38, almost 40 plus minutes now. We gotta limit guys to at least 30, 32 minutes if we could cut it down so that everybody's a little fresher going into the playoffs. And nevertheless, you got to play these guys for the fact that, again, You don't know. God forbid whoever is next up that might get hurt. So we need to know what we have on the roster that's usable. So God forbid if anybody else go down. If you don't play these dudes, you do not know what you got, and nobody's acclimated to nobody else coming in the game.
Hmm.
So you know what I mean. I think the lineup tonight. If I had the choice, yeah, I wouldn't start Deuce. I would let Deuce come off the bench. I think Deuce is better as a reserve. At some point, if like you said, if we could get Josh Hart to the bench, but at the point of where we at, we need usable parts, and these guys don't know what's going on the floor. So for talent, we have to go with what we have. If he's gonna go with campaign, go with campaign. But I wouldn't run Deuce in a hole to burn him out trying to run a point. That's you're forcing him into a role that is it's that you're forcing him into shoes that he can't fill right
Yeah,
off the jump.
yeah, yeah. Me personally, like I said, I'm gonna do a different rotation. I might just start Mitchell Robinson. I know he's probably
Yeah,
not
well,
ready
yeah.
yet, but start Mitchell Robinson, Towns, Ananobi, Bridges, and Cameron Payne. Start that
No.
lineup and see what you can do. Because Cameron Payne sometimes he like to push the ball or something like that. And I know, like I said, Jay said he'd be erratic sometimes with some of his shots, but when you're in the
Hmm.
starting lineup, it's a different field. Now you can't really just shoot whenever you want to. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got the main guys in there with you. So then you have to be forced to feed those guys too. But like I said, the thing with Cameron Payne, he always looking to push the ball up, not walk the ball up too much. So that could be a jump start or something like that, just to see what the lineup can do. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? This is the time of year to do some experiment right now, especially with the injury to Brunson. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You wasn't going to have this opportunity with Brunson playing, to do a lineup like that. So just see what you have. So that way, if it works, hey, now you got something you could fall back on or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with you guys. Like, Duke should come off the bench. You know what I'm saying? So that'll work something like that. And I'll have I guess with that lineup, it'll be Hart will go to the bench. But I know he ain't gonna do that. So, it'd be hard and Deuce coming off the bench to give us a boom with Precious Achua, Landry Shaman and some of these other newer guys or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, what I'm saying? Mitchell Robinson being there for rebound. Towns can rebound. You know what I'm saying? And Ananobi maybe go to the three. He could rebound there. Mikal Bridges, you know what I'm saying? And then Cameron Payne, you know what I'm saying? Payne and Bridges played together in Phoenix. So, they got that chemistry together playing together. You know what I'm saying? So I like to see how they run. You know what I'm saying? And that lineup right there, you really can't have nobody sagging because now you got Bridges and Payne out there. They're gonna take 3-point shots. They're not gonna like hesitate if they open. They're not gonna sag back off those guys like Josh Hart. You know what I'm saying? That could
Hmm.
jumpstart your offense and see where it goes from there. And then you can put pressure on that team because now they really got to play on four guys. You know what I'm saying? Mitchell Robinson ain't a offensive threat, but he is an offensive rebound threat, to get the rebound and put back in there and control the boards and give us second chance opportunities. Because when that guy's in there, man, he give us some second chance opportunities, and that's what you ask for. You know what I'm saying? And he protects the paint. You know what I'm saying? Because I looked at some other games. I mean, the little time Mitchell Robinson has been back for the Knicks, guys ain't really going down in the paint like that. You know what I'm saying? They respect them because they coming down that paint and they going back right back out and throwing the ball back out when Mitch is down there. You know what I'm saying? They respect them. You know what I'm saying? Not like when Towns is down there, they just keep taking it down in there. You know what I'm saying? But when Mitch is there, that saves us some points because guys are they second guessing that stuff, like taking it all the way to the, you know what I'm saying? Because they're going to get their shot blocked. You know what I'm saying? And Mitchell Robinson, like I said, for a dude, like I said, I give him a lot of credit because since he's been in the league, when he first came in, he was like, I ain't going to say weak, but guys was pushing around. But then since he put that weight on, man, he's been like one of the strongest players out there. You know what I'm saying? Like how Jonas Valanciunas is, those type of guys, Domantas Sabonis, those are strong guys. And Steven Adams, I mean, Mitchell Robinson is right there too. He's a load now. You know what I'm saying? Guys not gonna, they can't play with him down there in the post or move him out. Andre Drummond even don't have problems with him. You saw what he did to Joel Embiid in the playoffs. Mitchell Robinson was out there holding Joel Embiid all around the place. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't get what he wanted with Mitchell Robinson. That's a strong dude. So, like I said, that'll probably open up some other things, man. I want to see a lineup like that. Let me see how it works for a little bit. Hey, you can probably put them for the first 7-8 minutes. If it doesn't work, take some guys out and stuff like that. But let me see that lineup, give it something, to look at and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, we got to jumpstart something. We on a 3-game losing streak. We need a spark. You know what I'm saying? And hey, what a perfect way to do it against a team like Sacramento, you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, it's not going to be a cakewalk because, the NBA is a game of runs. But like I said, that might pick up our energy because, like I said, right now we're playing with the slowest pace, The energy level is always low to start games. I don't know why, you know what I'm saying, but it is that way. I don't know why, but we're gonna have to pick up our pace because, like I said, in the past, like I said, our team looked like we full of Kevin Knox. We got a lot of Kevin Knox on the team. We got low motor guys. We got too many low motor guys. Too many low motor guys. We got to get more high motor guys. That's what we need. When you play in Cleveland, Boston, these teams, you need high motor. When you play a national televised game, you got to be ready for these games. You can't come out sluggish. You can't come out slow. You can't like your feet are stuck in cement. We need guys that can move. You know what I'm saying? Play with some energy. Mikal Bridges, like I said, he inbound the ball. He just was chugging up along the course like, bro, run, sprint up the court. I want to see some energy. I want to see you guys cut into the basket like you guys really want to do this thing. You know what I'm saying? But when you coming out there and you playing with low energy, that's why you fall behind. You're missing shots. You're not getting you one and done. You're not getting rebounds because you guys are not really hustling. You're getting beat on 50-50 balls. It affects the whole team. And every time you keep playing from behind, every game, a lot of games you play from behind, you're wasting energy to come back, to make a comeback. Start the game off hot and aggressive and have a lot of energy. And it don't matter. We could be on a 2-day rest, a 3-day rest. We still come back with low energy, bro. I don't get it, bro. I don't see Tom Thibodeau's calling these guys to the sides and ripping into them and telling them, like, pick up the pace and let's go. You know what I'm saying? Especially after the All-Star break, I was pissed off the way we came out after the All-Star break. These guys had a week off, and they still came out with low energy. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think they slow it down for Towns because he can't really get up and down the court like that?
Nah, I don't think so. I just think it's just them. You know what I'm saying? Because even on fast breaks, like I said, sometimes Josh Hart might be pushing the ball and nobody else is running. You know what I'm saying? That he got to slow it down because that's why he jumps up in the lane and turn around and pass back to somebody else because nobody's beating him down court. That's his nature, but nobody's beating him down court because some guys are not really putting forth the effort. And you see it on transition defense. How we get back in transition defense, we're too slow. These guys are not really focused and taking these games serious, man. It's like, and those things get exposed on TV. You could watch the game, you'd be like, oh, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I want to see that rotation, man. Like I said, and then, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. If he can go with that lineup, we'll see. But I doubt it. He might just go with Towns, probably Precious Achiuwa. But Precious Achiuwa's got to come back and play because he ain't played some other games. So I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know his rotation sometimes, man. So
I could dig with that lineup because even if Towns is late coming down the court, he could be that guy to trail it anyway, to pull up at the top of the key for his shot anyway. So it could be, it has pros and cons in it because Mitchell Robinson will fill those lanes as well. He'll get down there and do what he needs to do. But I think Towns wherever his knee is at this point, I don't think he could get up and down the court like that with these dudes.
Yeah, you said we walking wounded right now. Towns is playing injured.
So
Hart is playing injured. Brunson is going to be playing injured even when he comes back because, the ankle injury, anytime you step wrong or you do something, it's going to re-aggravate it again, man. That's the whole thing with that, man. And like I told Jay Boogie, it's just like, a lot of this is like these guys wearing too many low-top sneakers. Everybody wearing low-top, like, soft sneakers or something like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
When you're at this point in time of the season, everybody got little knick-knack injuries throughout the whole entire league. It's either you playing with injuries or you injured and you ain't playing. So what we have, the other teams, they have the same nagging little injuries going on with themselves. It's just that can you mentally block this out and you know what I'm saying and continue to play inside the game? That's where the mental aspect of this game is gonna have to, step up here. They step up here for them to go ahead and do what they gotta do, man. All them injuries and stuff. If you on that floor, like my coach used to say, if you on the floor, you ain't hurt. I don't care. You're not hurt. So if you hurt, then let us know. The doctor's gonna go see the doctor. The doctor's gonna let us know, and then you probably won't suit up. But everybody in the league right now got knick-knack injuries across the board, man. Ankle injuries, finger injuries, wrist injuries, elbows, hips, you know what I'm saying? Calves, thighs, and everybody got something going on. You know what I'm saying? Groins. If you can't play, you on the sideline. But if you out there with that knick-knack injury, I don't want to hear nothing about it. Go get shot up and get some of that numbness up in you and rock out, man.
But the only difference is though, the other teams, like I said, they don't play their guys like 40-something minutes like every game. That's the thing though. They play their bench a lot. A lot of the good teams, their bench player plays a lot of minutes. Like the starter, like Shai Gilgeous might play 32 minutes in a game. You know what I'm saying? Next game he might play 28. But our guys, we're playing 45 this game. If we go into overtime, we're playing 50. We go to and the next game tomorrow, we play another 45, another 40 and 30. He's just running them guys like, yo, he's just gonna have to, lessen some of their minutes. Like I said, even like I said, like when Brunson comes back, the first game, he gonna run that dude the whole game if he can. You know what I'm saying? This dude just got back from injury. Unless Brunson gets in foul trouble or something like that, he's not coming out really. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you got to monitor. But see, this is what everybody been talking about. You play your guys early, a lot of minutes in the season. Towards the end of the season, they're gonna be banged up. They're gonna be done. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, these other guys are they've been resting their guys, having rotation players and all that type of stuff. Keeping them out on rest and whatever. But hey, they're fresh for the playoffs. They're ready. You know what I'm saying? We hopefully, like I said, we're gonna be ready, man. Like I said, but these guys get these injuries got to start healing up, nicked up and stuff like that. But yo, this is the time of year now. It's important now towards the end of the season, towards the playoffs now, when you want your guys to be kind of say fresh or like ready for the playoffs, not worn down. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, hopefully, like I said, man, we'll see what happens with these guys, man. But yeah, like I said, as far as the rotation, man, then like I said, with Tom Thibodeau, sometimes like I said, he don't like put like three guys in, on substitution. He staggered a lineup, like bring one guy in, one guy here, and that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? That's how these guys end up playing a lot more minutes. So with these guys, like I said, he need to like start playing a little bit more guys now. We just got some guys off the wire. That's what we're going to talk about next. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the new additions and stuff like that, who do you feel is going to be should be playing more? Like I said, we just got Marshawn Beauchamp, you know what I'm saying, from the Milwaukee, he was on Milwaukee. We got Anton Watson, and we just got 10-day contract. What's that? PJ Tucker, you know what I'm saying? So, who's a vet, you know what I'm saying? And PJ's a guy, like I said, I mean, he hasn't been playing like the last year or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know too much what he got, but he's a dog and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully he's a good veteran presence for these guys, you know what I'm saying, to talk to guys like Mikal Bridges, these other guys, keep them in the game, get in their ear and stuff like that. You need guys like that, you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have guys like that, it hurts your team. You need that veteran leadership, you know what I'm saying? You need somebody who's going to be there, because if you got guys who quiet and things like that, and don't hold people accountable, you know what I'm saying? That's how the team falls by the wayside, collapse. But you got a veteran presence in there, you know what I'm saying? Keep these guys grounded and keep their confidence up. That's what you need, you know what I'm saying? So, so like I said, we got some guys, we just signed some guys. We got rid of, Toppin and, Matt Ryan and stuff like that. So hopefully, like I said, these other guys could play a little bit more, man, you know what I'm saying? Tyler Kolek is another guy that, right now could be playing with the injury to Brunson, because if these guys can't run a team like that, we'll see if he could run a team. I know he's only a rookie, but like what I was saying, he should have been playing a lot earlier in the season, you know what I'm saying? When we was having big leads and things like that to give him more experience, towards the end of the playoffs. Because if this keeps happening with Brunson towards the end of the season into the playoffs, we're going to need this guy. And then we ask him to step up in big pressure situations and stuff like that. It's not, I ain't going to say it's fair to him, but he's in the NBA. So, you know what I'm saying? He was a fifth-year player at Marquette. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure he can handle it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have to see, man. We just have to see with those guys and stuff like that, man. But like I said, as far as the rotation, like I said, we're going to see how Tibbs is going to use these guys, because you just got some guys, like I said, these new guys you got, we're going to see if you're going to play them. I mean, with Brunson being down, hey, one of these guys could be a spark. You just never know, but you got to play the guys. And what's that? DeLon Wright, we had him. We haven't really played him that much, you know what I'm saying? He was on the bench, and all of a sudden we brought him in for like 6 seconds at the end of a game, cold, and that was it. I haven't really seen him too much, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see what Tibbs have to do, man. But so, like I said, of all the rotation, of all the new guys, which guys you feel like is going to be getting some minutes or something like that? You know what I'm saying? It helps with now with Brunson being out, so we should be able to see some of these guys. You know what I'm saying? So, D, I'll let you go. So, like, which guy you think like PJ Tucker, Watson, or what's his name, Beauchamp?
Well, if I had to think who was going to get the minutes out of all of those guys, I would think PJ Tucker, for the fact that again, just another dude to bring toughness, just to see what he could do against some of those power forwards, I guess, and to get rebounds. I don't. Tibbs is not. The thing is, we will want him to use more of the lineup that he's going to use. He's not using them. He's only going to still extend the bench no more than four guys. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I doubt he. I would think he's not going to take Precious out of the rotation since Precious has been playing
Hmm.
and has been playing decent. Um, the only one I could see him adding to that is PJ. Um, with Shamit, you know what I mean? Like we
Hmm.
got a array of guys. We got too many guys that think he's going to play all those guys. To be honest with you,
Right.
um, it's just I think he referred to getting players that we could actually use versus than having Ryan and Toppin, which we was never going to use.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Like I don't even know why Ryan and Toppin was on the roster anyway. They was never going to get that run. Um, I mean, even with Dottie, like, is he not going to touch the floor ever? This
Right.
the remainder of the season. So we added all these pieces, but we still have pieces that we haven't seen. We have pieces that we don't even know what we can get out of because again, he's not running them to see what we have in them.
Hmm.
So in a small nut of things is like, yo, I'd rather him play 4 or 5 guys, keep it consistent, and then see what we have in those guys. If he extends the lineup deeper than that, yo, great for that. But I doubt it. I doubt it very much.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, with this Brunson injury now, I mean, guys are gonna have to play at some point because, like I said, injuries is part of it, and also foul trouble. If guys get in foul trouble, you're gonna be forced. It's gonna force your hand. You know what I'm saying? Because, or if guy is really slumping or turning the ball over, it, they're gonna get
Right.
benched probably. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll probably have a short leash with those guys. Because if it's not Brunson, you know what I'm saying? So he'd be like, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, I honestly, and you're right, and I think PJ Tucker will get to play. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, he did say this was like his preferred destination. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew he
Mm,
could help the Knicks somehow. You know what I'm saying? With a little spark talks of, and he
right.
was in basically he was talking about earlier, like talking to guys like Bridges and these other guys, and keeping their confidence up, and getting them to play better and stuff like that, and inspiring them and things like that. That's say that's what you need. You know what I'm saying? So with PJ Tucker, like I said, that's a great addition. You know what I'm saying? We need that veteran presence and stuff like that. Beauchamp, like I said, I know he played for the for the Bucks and all that stuff. I've seen a little bit of him, but not too much. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I know he's a guard or something like that. So I don't know how much they're going to use him. Like I said, but it depends if we in foul trouble or guys get hurt or out, then he'll probably play. But I'm thinking the only person that's really going to play is PJ Tucker is going to play. Anton Watson, I don't know too much about him. I don't remember. I forgot. I think he's on the Celtics. I think he's on the Celtics or something like that. But yeah, but the thing with Tiz, man, I mean, we can get these guys, but that don't mean they're gonna play and stuff like that unless his hand is
Mm,
forced. That's the problem. Unless his hand is forced, because he's only gonna play like the 3 or 4 guys off the bench. Really, say if it's Mitchell Robinson or Shamit and Cameron Payne or Deuce McBride, that's what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Pakum Dottie, the rookie, don't even play. I don't even know why these guys not in the G League. Kolik and these guys, they should have been playing in the G League the whole time if you ain't gonna play them to give them some run and more experience. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, Pakum Dottie to me should be playing more. You know what I'm saying? Even though Tiz might say, like I said, and I talked to you on any other team, these guys will be playing. Kolik, Era Hukporti, and Pakum Dottie will be playing on other teams' benches and stuff like that. To me, they show some good promises and stuff like that they can play. They just need more time and stuff like that. They can help you. Dottie got a good shot. He got a good 3-point shot, things like that. Kolik, like I said, he could run the point and stuff like that. And like I said, this is the time to find out right now, man. You know what I'm saying? What is it? So I mean, what's the issue? You know what I'm saying? Let these guys play. I mean, right now your hands is being forced. Just let them play. See what you get. I mean, you never know until you get a spark. You know what I'm saying? Let
mm,
them play. Let them play. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, of the new guys, like I said, I just think PJ Tucker, at some point he's going to play. You know what I'm saying? He could play in tonight's game and stuff like that, or Beauchamp could play tonight, or you know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to see and see what these guys going to do and stuff like that. Because like I said, foul trouble is part of the game. Somebody's going to get in foul trouble and have to sit down.
I know personally that I've been let it be known. This is like 2.5 months ago. I do know personally that PJ wanted to be here. It was 2 teams that he
Mm-hmm.
was looking to play for, and one was the Knicks, and the other one was Miami. But when
Mm-hmm.
Miami started, Jimmy Butler and all that started going sideways, he narrowed his shot here, and respectfully, um, they made it easier for him, whereas whereas he can just be brought out and he can pick and choose where he wanted to go. I
Mm-hmm.
know 100% through PJ that he wanted to be here. He wanted to have an opportunity here and play here. Um, a lot. They started negotiating those type things like 3 weeks ago, checking on him, seeing where he at. PJ is already in shape. He's
Mm-hmm.
in he's in physical shape, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a difference between physical shape and
And
game
game
speed
shape.
shape. So he has to get into game speed shape. Um, he was there last week. That's when they both agreed. He was there in New York. If a lot of people don't know, he was at the fight. He wasn't there for the fight. He was there to try to make
Mm-hmm.
this opportunity work out with the Knicks. So with PJ here, he's only here because they got an agreement. If he's gonna be here, then he's gonna be used. He's going to bring a lot to the table. He's going to bring experience. He's going to bring energy. He's going to bring effort. He's an enforcer. He's a no nonsense guy. He's a bully ball player. And where we don't protect one another at, he's going to step into that role and be a protector for the team. You know, are we a soft team? No, we're not a soft team, but we're
Mhm.
not a rah-rah team where
Physical team.
if somebody get in your face, or do I gotta get in your face? PJ is of that, and
Mhm.
he's gonna help the team out a whole lot. I just vision him and OG on the floor. That what that's gonna look like once PJ get up to game speed. You know, if you're looking for him to score and stuff like that, that's not his game. But he
Right.
can knock down his shots.
Corner threes.
One but a couple of years ago, he led the league in corner trades. He can still knock down those shots. You know what I'm saying? But more importantly, he's going to provide and give us things that we don't have on this team. And then when he's on the bench, and he's not in the game, when timeouts or subs come in, he's able to let you know what you're not doing as far as your game and tell you things that, how you should go about it.
Mm-hmm.
While you're in the game. And then outside of that, when you're not playing up to par, he's gonna let you know that too. Your game is better than where you're at, dude. You lollygagging, play ball. He's gonna let you know that. But the thing is, can these guys be man enough to accept that, what he
Mm-hmm.
is and what he's going to bring to the table?
Mm-hmm.
And I believe, these guys are, mentally strong enough, and they're able to realize that, he is a vet, he is a leader. We know how he plays, we can accept him. So when he gets on him on some big brother thing, so them guys are not going to be in the mode where it's, damn, you just got here. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be out of the window. They they already welcoming him in, and
Mm-hmm.
that's a good thing. I wish the best for the organization. Secondly, I wish the best for PJ and his family, and I
Mm-hmm.
wish the best for us as the fan base. For those that don't know, you're getting a bona fide warrior that's going to be on that floor, that's going to be ready to play, and no nonsense rule. And he's going to be able to help the team out. He could check the 1, 2, 3, 4 to the 5. You know what I'm saying? It's just that this 10-day contract that he has. You see
Mm-hmm.
the second 10-day contract come on, you can best believe after that they're gonna go ahead and sign him for the rest of the season. Now, dude Camp that come from Milwaukee,
Both, yeah.
he can help out in a lot of ways. 6'7", long athletic wing guy, play defense, not scared. He can knock down shots and everything. He can help us for our regular season push, but he can't be on the playoff roster due to, other things. He can't be on the playoff roster. He can only
Mm-hmm.
play the rest of the regular season. But that's a good signing for Leon Rose, because you have to start making moves as far as that bench. That's a bench player that's going to be stashed away for next season. He's
Mm-hmm.
going to be used for this team. It was about 3 years ago when we was running around. At one time, we all felt like we had the best bench it was in the league.
We
You
did.
know, but our starting was real low. So with Leon making the flip on it, And now we got a potent starting five. Going to get that potent starting five, it weakened our bench area. So now
Mm-hmm.
what Leon has to do, he has to go back and balance this thing out. And
Right.
that's a good start with that guy right there. And some of these other guys, they're going to have to come along. But right now, I love where we're sitting at. We're in a good spot, a good situation. We got a bright future. Everything is, is according to plan. You before you win a championship, you gotta go through the things that we're going through right now. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we're going through right now to try to win a championship is a part of the process. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have these ups and downs. You're going to have these wins and losses. You're going to have these good nights and these bad nights. You're going to have injuries. You're going to have good nights. You're going to have long stretch win games. You're going to have losing streaks. All that right there is a part of the process. But right now, we sitting real good, real lovely. I'm happy where the team is at. I'm happy where we at. And I look for, things to get better and better far as, as we move on further into the regular season. And but just let us get back being healthy and let's get inside that Sweet 16. That's where you want to be
Mm-hmm.
playing your best basketball when you get inside that Sweet 16. That's 4 series. You know what I'm saying? 16 games to give you a championship in the playoffs. So that's the target for everybody. I hope that everybody want to be there, want to be in championship mode because these guys don't wake up in the morning and think about how they're not going to win it. They think about
Mm-hmm.
how can they win it. You know what I'm saying? But you got to believe and have faith in your game, and you got to be there for your team. You know what I'm saying? It's no iron team. You know the words, but I always say team is a 4-word effort. Together, everybody always matters. So this is what's got to happen. Everybody got to get together, believe in one another, and you know what I'm saying, and play hard. One thing for sure is the coach is good, the office is good, the bench, you know what I'm saying, could be a little bit better, but we got a good squad and we got a strong fan base. A couple of things we need to just sharpen up, and New York is going to take off, man. It's going to take off, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like I said, segueing to the pressure, man. Like I said, which player you think on this team, man, has the most pressure right now to step up, man? I know Jay, I heard you on earlier and stuff like that. So I'm gonna say, like I said, I'm gonna say twofolds, man. It's gonna be Bridges and Anunoby got to step up. I know Anunoby, like I said, he's come back from injury and stuff like that. But like I said, the offense he gives us, like I said, I'm kind of cool with the offense he gives because he's not, to me, he's not really like the offensive player that he's, what I'm saying, that people want. Him. Like, yo, I'm just more worried about his defensive side. And like I said, even if you can't slow down a player, yeah, you're not going to stop somebody like a Jason Tatum. You're not going to stop that person. You can only slow him down. That's all you could hope to do because he's a great player. Jaylen Brown, great player. All these other players, Donovan Mitchell. But you got to slow them down. Like I said, as long as you can slow them down, like I said, and get rebounds and stuff like that and make it harder for those guys, that's all I care about. But like I said, so far, our defense, like I said, our defense has been trash. I don't care what nobody says, man. We can't stop nobody, man. And I know some of it is because of Towns with the pick and roll, because a lot of teams use those pick and rolls, on Towns because they know that's where they're going to get a lot of their bread and butter and their points and stuff like that. But like I said, if I'm the Knicks, like I said, you got to use Bridges and Anunoby a lot more and those things like that. Try to switch off of those type of things. But like I said, those guys, like I said, I got to see them play better defense. Like I said, now Anunoby, like the way he played against, what was that, the other game? Like I said, in the Garden when he was going crazy on that defensive thing. I need him to play like that a lot, but I know that foot injury is a little bit more than what it is and stuff like that. Because you can see, like I said, you can see a difference in the guy when he's really animated and wants to play. You can see, like I said, he gets up for it and stuff like that, but he hasn't been able to do it like that, like I said, because I know he's playing with that foot injury and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And it bothers him from time to time and stuff like that. But like I said, I just like to see him more on the defensive end, just getting rebounds and stuff like that. I can't ask for too much from him. Just give me some rebounds. You and Bridges, like I said, if you guys could step up on the defensive end, get more rebounds, that'll help us a lot, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Like I said, Bridges, like I said, I need your motor to really step up because I just feel like your motor is low. You gotta get your motor up, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's why you're struggling right now because, like I said, you're not playing with pace, you're not playing with tempo and things like that. You should be like a hybrid, like you know what I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying, as far as like, how can I say it? Somebody like a hybrid person, somebody who's like, you know what I'm saying, on adrenaline and stuff like that, especially on the defensive end. Because if you put a lot of pressure on the defensive end, get steals, deflections, you always going to be on the break. Because he gets back on a fast break. I know he's sometimes he cherry picks, but I say he gets back on the break and stuff like that. But like I say, his offense should not slow him down or make him feel like, you know what I'm saying, like he's not really contributing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, your bread and butter is the defensive end. That's what it's supposed to be, not so much the offensive end. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself back in the defensive groove and stuff like that. Put pressure, get some deflection, get some steals, and get your adrenaline going. That'll get you going on offense too. And on offense, chill with that, with all the step back jump shots. He take too many step back jump shots. Like I said, he just put more. It's like doing a step back jump shot. It takes a little bit more out of you, even though it looks great on TV. But when you do a step back jump shot, you're adding more pressure to yourself. Just go straight up with your shot. If you go straight up with your shot, more likely you're gonna get fouled a lot more because you're a long player. They're gonna hit you on your arm. You know what I'm saying? It's like you almost shying away from contact with like that, especially when you got small guys on you. Take it to them guys, man. Put them dudes on your hip and take it in there and make them foul you, man. Stop bailing them out on jump shots, on step away, fade away jump shots. Take it to these guys, man. Like I said, we really need him to step up and stuff like that. And on the defensive end, some games he might have 20-something points, but like I said, he has like 4 rebounds. I want to see a 20-point, 14 rebound game. Can I get to see that? Can I see a 14 rebound game? I mean, am I asking for too much?
Yo, you asking way too much, dude.
I mean, listen, even if you get like 3 steals and like 12 rebounds and like 9 points, I'm good. But it's like, yo, I need you to get those rebounds because, like I said, they are there. The rebounds are there. If Josh Hart can go get them, if these other person can get them, they are there. And like I said, as many bricks as the Knicks have done, there's a lot of rebounds to go get. You know what I'm saying? There's
6
a lot
or
of rebounds.
7.
Okay, 6 or 7. Like I said, that's what he's supposed to be averaging. He's only averaging like 4 rebounds, which I don't even believe that because, like I said, I see a lot of 1 rebound, 2 rebound games. So I don't know how he gets 4 rebounds, but if that's what they want to do, like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, to me, that guy right there has the most pressure on him is Mikal Bridges, man, right now, especially with Brunson being out. That's where the pressure is coming on him because at Towns is there. Towns going to be getting his double, things like that. And like I said, you know what I'm saying? Towns will show up and stuff like that. I don't worry about him too much. Just only his problem is on the defensive end. Now, on the defensive end for Towns, bro, I mean, I don't know the foot thing or whatever, but it's like you got to play much better defense, especially on them pick and rolls. Them pick and rolls is like come up. Don't stay back. Staying back is not, you know what I'm saying? That's like inviting the team to shoot a free 3-point shot, wide open 3-point shot off that roll. If you got to come up and make that dude pass off to somebody, that's all you want him to do. On that pick and roll, come up, make him throw the ball to somebody else, make somebody else, But that's why teams are going like they doing like 80% of pick and rolls on your side because they know it's like, hey, that's where we're gonna get our bread and butter, and that's how we beating the Knicks. And the Knicks, I don't know, like I said, they got to come up with something, man, on that side of the Towns on that side and get somebody else to drop and come up and stuff like that, man, to force the dude to throw the ball to somebody else. But like I said, Towns just got to step up. Like I said, on defense, it's like, yo, all you got to do is come up like 3-4 steps and come up. Don't stay back. You know what I'm saying? If you come up, let them force the ball to somebody else and stuff like that. And don't worry about your man rolling to the basket because when you come up, the other guy, whoever like Brunson or whoever Bridges, they supposed to roll back with the guy anyway. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, to probably deflect the ball, set the ball. But if they throw alley-oop or wide open, I mean, it ain't going, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. So Bridges, Anunoby, like I said, pressure on these guys. And also from the bench, like I said, man, Deuce, like I said, Deuce and Shaman. I need Shaman to be a lot more aggressive on offense and stuff. Start shooting better, man. Stuff like that, man. He can step his game up. Like I said, when you come off the bench, the pressure is not on you. The pressure is on the starter. So you should be playing loose. You should be playing with house money. You should be no pressure whatsoever. You should come in and just do what you got to do. Knock down 3-point shots. Go do what you got to do. But you can't be missing all these 3-point shots, wide open shots, and stuff like that, man. We need help from off the bench. We can't be scoring 12, 13 points a night from the bench. We need like 30-something points from the bench. That's what these guys are there for. You got to perform. You know what I'm saying? We need that. If we can get 30 points from the bench, that's what we need. And their shots are available. Them guys got to do it. But we can't have guys with 0 points, 2 points, and 3 points, and, you know, from 3 or 4 guys. And then we playing the other team, and they getting 55 points off the bench. We ain't never going to win no game. They're getting 55 points off the bench. Our bench got to match their bench. I mean, not to say you want to match them like all the time, but at least half of it or something. You got to make shots. In NBA, all you got to do is make shots. A lot of times you're getting a lot of wide open shots. Make the shots, bro. Those are high percentage shots. You're not even being guarded. Just make the shots. That's all I'm saying. So, like I said, with Brunson being out, there's more pressure on these other guys. Well, like I said, my 2 would be Bridges and Anunoby. They got to step up on the defensive end and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? As far as the rebounding and things like that, you know, so I don't know, like D, who you got as far as the pressure is. Like, could be a bench player, could be like a starter or something like that. You know, with
Well,
these
my pressure definitely would be pointed more towards that point guard position. Um, Again, we you're not a hopefully if a guy puts pressure on himself to be a scorer in that position, he shouldn't. He should just come in and run the team as a point guard should. Brunson saw double teams. I don't think whoever they have in that position is going to see that.
mm-hmm,
Um, if you like you said, if they change up the whole pace of the game by trying to come out, like you said, maybe run the team up and down might help the team get easier buckets.
mm-hmm,
That might take that pressure off of them. But again, it's who they put in that position. Like we were saying, if you don't put Deuce
Penny.
in that position, then
Right.
it doesn't force Deuce to do too much that he can't do. You know what I mean? Versus just coming off the bench trying to knock down shots. Shamit, I mean, for campaign, listen, I wish I could change this whole shot like they did Lonzo Ball, have him squaring up to the basket more than side
Shower
shot
shot.
Bob over there. But the other person I'll put the pressure on would be Towns, to be honest with you, because again, are you going to resort to being a big man? Because you can't just catch the ball at the top of the key and think that you're going to dribble past these dudes. You don't. Your footwork is not working for you right now. So we need to get you to get easier
In the
buckets.
post, in the post.
Yeah, exactly. We need you to get easier buckets in the lane and maybe getting them off. You know, fast break layovers where you might come at the top of the key and hit that shot, but he's going to absorb the pressure because people are going to look for him to be a scorer, more of a scorer since Brunson's not there. And I think that will be the pressure he's going to absorb and force a lot more tougher shots and all of that. And you see how the refs are not making calls for him in most of those games. So I think he needs to just simplify his game, and especially, I mean, come on, you games we've seen Tatum and Jalen Williams, and you got smaller guys on you.
Like
Stop.
Drew
Like,
Holiday sometimes.
why are we bailing these guys out with jump shots anyway?
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? Let's make your game a lot easier. Jump hooks over these dudes.
In the
Those are
post.
easier buckets. I mean, if we're in a speed contest where we're trying to shoot threes and catch up, I can understand that. But if we're in a slowdown or we're trying to be a pace team, listen, that's one way to keep you in the game and not getting stupid fouls, offensive fouls, all that nonsense.
Mm-hmm,
And nevertheless, play a regular pace game.
mm-hmm,
So my biggest pressure. Nevertheless, I'll throw Hart in there. Hart needs to take more open jump shots. Stop dribbling around. Stop trying to create more than your base can carry. Like, you got an open shot, take the open shot. He's looking to create more for the team, which is great, but it's not there.
right.
Let's start with taking open jump shots. To me, that might start by, like, if you hit those open jump shots, then it'll open up the floor for everybody.
True.
So that's where I'm at. And the bench just has to be the bench. I mean, you want more productive scoring. I want more productive activity. I want more defensive stops, more rebounding from the
Mm-hmm.
bench. If anything, though, if we could get that hitting open jump shots, yes, that's all part of the game. But everything else, I could deal with going down a stretch.
Okay. All right. Bugs, like, who's your pressure, or like your pressure's gonna be on?
Well, you already know earlier I said it's on Bridges. It's completely on him. You got 5 first round draft picks for you, my guy. You supposed to came in and been the third party here to fit inside what we got going on and help lift us over the edge. You know what I'm saying, to get where we need to go. All that on wing stop, all that came through everything. So you know, I one thing I can't say about OG, I love OG. I appreciate OG to the fullest because he's not no oohs and ahs guy. He's just a plain basketball player. but he gonna bring his game every day. You know, you're gonna see his energy, his effort. You know what I'm saying? He might miss shots, he might blow some layups, but he's gonna leave it out there on the floor. And that there I can respect. I'm not getting that from Bridges. You know what I mean? You're not leaving it on the floor for me. I don't
Mm-hmm.
need spurts. You know what I'm saying? Your game is too up and down, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna leave all the blame on you. I'm gonna ride out with somebody, but really, Bridges, you gotta step your game up. But most importantly, you know, it's two things that can't happen. When the team is not playing good, the coach got to be coaching his best. So I got to
Mm-hmm.
put Tom in the middle of this. Right now, you on your playoff run, your X's and O's. You got to be top notch on your coaching game right now because your number one player is not on the floor.
Right.
So what you're gonna do on that floor, you're gonna have to find what works and ride with it. And if it don't work, don't stay with it. Fix it, do something else, you're gonna have to be on your in-game adjustments more than any other time, you know what I'm saying, throughout the season, now that Brunson is out of there, you know. So really, to me, the most pressure right now is on Tom. Slight pressure is on Bridges, but Tom, I need you to handle that bench. I need you to handle that rotation. I need you to handle those X's and O's and all that. At this point, market time right now, finish out this road journey we on. We got to win some games, but I put it on Tom, man. But I love you, Esgar. I got to
Yeah.
roll out. I've been getting
Okay,
some
bro.
phone calls in. That's why I've been dipping in
I
and
know,
out.
bro. I know, bro.
And then my little one,
I know.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
know, bro. It's all good, man. Just give your final prediction for the Knicks game tonight against the Kings, man. How do you feel they will do? What's it
Knicks
going
in
to
the
do? So,
low. Knicks in the low. Knicks in the
okay.
low. That's
Okay.
what I like. 107.90. Let me say 104.97.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I like tonight.
All right, bro.
Knicks and the under, man. Yo, D,
Okay.
man, keep doing what you're doing, man. I love y'all, brother. Shout out to the chat. Make sure y'all hitting those like buttons, man. Hit the like button, subscribe, share this content, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you know that you're part of this channel growing. You know, the channels don't grow without the fan base.
Right.
Need you to continue on supporting and hitting that like button. Salute, salute, salute. 3 capital S's. Bless, health, happiness to everybody,
Peace,
man.
Jay.
I appreciate you, J
Peace,
Bug.
too.
All
Peace,
right,
King.
bro. Peace.
Peace.
But yeah, like I said, D, what's your final on the thing for the Knicks game tonight, man, against the Sacramento Kings in Sacramento? Knicks on a 3-game losing streak right now.
Listen, I to be honest with you, I just want a hard fought game. You know what I mean? I just want to see him fight all the way through and through. I think like we talked about, everybody's trying to figure something out. The guys in position is trying to figure out where their role could be to help the team. I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to. I don't want to. My biggest thing. I would love for the Knicks to win. I think they should get a win. But again, if they don't, I'm looking at it like we lost a big piece. Whatever pieces are there are going to try to fill that void. I just want to see a hard fought game through and through. And if, like I said, if we get Tom, like Jay was saying, to actually coach the team a little better, just to see where he can work his magic, being a true coach that he said he is. That's another thing I would like to see in this game. Outside of that, dude, I'm a Knick fan through and through. I don't, I could nitpick a lot through and through with the team, but listen,
Mm-hmm.
again, I he's right. Everybody just need to bring their A game, play the game, and
Collective
it's,
effort, step up.
and you're right, and just see where the chips fall at the end. Night after night, everybody's not going to be 100%, and everybody's not going to shoot 100%, but effort, like we always would talk about, and aggressiveness is definitely a key part of the game. So they bring that, yo. That's all I'm looking to see through this whole game.
Yeah, like I said, man. So I got the Knicks. I got the Knicks winning tonight, man. But like I said, it's gonna be very close. Because like I said, man, it's a lot of too much unknowns. But like I said, if the Knicks come out with some energy from these guys and stuff like that, and really bring their stuff like that, and just like I said, pick up the tempo and guys are making shots, I can see the Knicks winning probably like 112, 106 or something like that. Or it could be the opposite. It could
Mm,
be the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Because neither teams is going to be playing the defense like the Sacramento, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't going to be like it's a defensive game, you know what I'm saying? Like with Malik Monk not playing and Sabonis not playing, those are big, you know what I'm saying, for the Kings, you know what I'm saying? But they got Levine and DeRozan, you know.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they got those big dogs still.
Yeah, they don't have Fox no more either, though. Fox ain't there either.
Wow.
So I don't even know. I got to see who is their point guard. Man, they got rid of. They
got somebody here. He's not that dude is not looking that bad. But with Zach and they Nick killers, dude.
You said they're the mid-range kings. The
mid-range. Yeah, they the Nick killers. Because now we gotta rely on OG and really Mikel to really step their game up to defend these dudes.
Mm-hmm. Or if they put Towns in the pick and roll.
Oh, nightmare!
Yeah, man.
Nightmare, dude. Wow. So yeah, listen, I can't really. I won't even listen. I want to see these dudes really step up to play good ball. I forgot that damn. I just thought DeRozan. I just forgot about Levine was over there too.
Yeah.
Wow.
But hey, we'll see. That's why they play the games, right? But like I said, the Knicks are 40-23 right now. Like I said, they got to win this game, man. Or else they're going to be in a 4-game slot. And then their next game will be in Portland. Another team that's improving is Portland. Portland, like I said, they ain't playing. They playing with house money, you know. And then after Portland, then the game will be at Golden State. That's a televised game on Saturday at 8:30. Golden State Warriors and stuff like that. So far the Knicks are 0-2 on this road trip, man. Hopefully they can get a win here tonight, man, to stop the bleeding and stuff like that. But like I said, man, it's been good. D, man, thanks for coming through. Let me shout out to my man, Unpopular Opinion Sports, as well as Coach Egladney's Amazing World of Sports, man. Thank you guys for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, man, and all social media platforms to the Man-Cave podcast. If this is your first time to my channel, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. Also share it on all social media platforms, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, man, and go subscribe to all those great content creators at the Aboriginal Sports Network. Myself, Unpopular Opinion Sports, NYG, Big Pat Sports Talk, Leaf Diggy, Mets 2128, also TP Way, Coach Egladney's Amazing World of Sports, man, Delay of Game, and many, many more from the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. So until next time, man, we are going to say peace, and we are out. Thank you guys for watching, man. Peace.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
For the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Guard.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The-Man-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed, made calm. You on the road and chill, to the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.